to Cooperstown. So I was like, all right, well, let me see what I can do about getting a license. So I go to the DMV, and I'm like, hey, like, how do I get a learner's permit? And the woman behind the thing looks me up, and she's like, honey, your license has been suspended. And I was like, wait, I don't even have a license. And she says, well, it says here that you got a ticket for a moving violation. So I have to pay. Now this ticket has gone up to $275 because I didn't pay it, right? So pay your ticket together. So I pay the ticket, and then I have to go back to the same woman, and she's like, okay, well, so now we just need your social security card. And I was like, my social security card? Like, what? And she's like, well, you know, in order to give you a learner's permit, you have to have a passport and a social security card. And so I was like, well, why didn't I need that to pay the ticket? Like, I think this is ridiculous. And I was like, isn't my passport enough to prove that, like, I'm an American citizen and not whatever? And she's like, I don't know you. So I still do not have a driver's license. The goal is before I turn 30, which is fast approaching, actually. Okay, so that's story number one. Story number two is normally I sing, like, very sarcastic songs and really inappropriate songs about my crushes on our infectious disease professors and things like that. But I just went through, like, kind of a gnarly breakup. And so normally when I go through gnarly breakups, I sit at home, like, you know that Bonnie Raitt song that's like, I can't make you love me if you want. Yeah, so one of my friends sent me this email, and she was like, well, you can't do that this time. This is the song you're gonna listen to. And it did help. And so I felt like we could all use just a little unironic, fun love. And that's what this is tonight. Okay. All right? Okay. Well, if you want to sing out, sing out. And if you want to be free, be free. Because there's a million things to be, you know that there are. And if you want to be up high, low. If you want to live high, live high. And if you want to live low, live low.